Okay, you should have your room drawn. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually turn this into a specific kind of room, and it's really up to your choosing what you want to do. I have an example of a kitchen that I will show you on Tuesday when I'm back. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to turn this into a bathroom. It's a pretty small room, so I don't want to try to make it into a kitchen. I'm just going to turn it into a bathroom. So there are lots of different things that you can include in whatever room it is that you choose to do. But I would start with anything that's box shaped. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the sink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my vertical line, just as if I were drawing a box on any other piece of paper. So I'm just going to put a vertical line right down here. So there's that. Got a little messy up here. This eraser's not good. Okay, so there's my vertical line. So now if I just ignore everything else on the paper, I just pretend like I'm just making a regular box. It's really not that hard. You've done this before. You should have done it 6 times by now. So then I'm going to connect the bottom to my vanishing point, but I'm not going to go all the way because I know about how thick I want this. So I'm not going to go all the way to my vanishing point. It's just going to save me some erasing. And I'm going to go to the top and go about that far. Now for the back of it, I don't want to go any further than my floor line is. Otherwise this is going to be going into my wall. So I'm going to go meet up with the floor line, just like that. So it should meet up here, but not go any further. Then I'm going to come up here and do the same thing. Alright, now I need to connect these with more vertical lines. So there's that. Here's that one. I can erase my extra. And again, we're just drawing a regular box, so we're following all the same rules. So now I need to put a top on this box. So I'm going to go vanishing point to my corner, vanishing point to my corner, and there we go. We have a closed off box that I'm going to turn into a sink. Now this floor line here, you can go ahead and erase that. That's probably going to get pretty distracting if you were to try to continue to draw on this, and you won't need that again. So you can just get rid of that. Okay, so some details that are going to make this look more like a sink would be, I'm going to put 2 little doors down here. This would be where you would keep Lysol wipes and toilet paper and other things like that. Put it down the middle. So there's my 2 little cabinet doors, and I can put little handles on them. Alright, then on the top, I'm going to put my actual sink. So, like we talked about with the toaster, we had that circle. Sinks are not actually perfect circles to begin with anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do my best to make this oval work. So you can just kind of draw one and see what you think. That looks pretty good. So there's my sink, and then down here I can put the little cap where it drains. I don't really know what you call that. So there's that. If you really wanted to, you could add some shading, make it look deep. Then what I need is I need my little faucet. So let's see, we're going to make it a curved one. There's my faucet. And this stuff I'm just kind of making up. There's no right or wrong way to do any curved appliances. There's that. Now this one would be kind of behind it. Okay, but then I do want to show you that some of this does go to the vanishing point. So I'm going to put a little soap dish over here. And I'm going to go vanishing point, vanishing point, and then I need to go to my opposite side, vanishing point, vanishing point. Here's my little soap dish. Then what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to put a little towel bar with a towel hanging off of it. So when you want things to be flat against this side, you need to make sure that it's going to the same vanishing point that this one did. However, my towel bar is going to stick off just a little bit. So I'm actually going to come over to this vanishing point and do 2 little lines. So there's one, and I'm going to come up here. Let's pick right there. Then I connect them to this vanishing point. Give it a little thickness. So there's my little towel bar, and then I have a towel hanging from it. Actually, this is starting to look a little more like toilet paper. I don't know how that happened. So there's my little towel bar / toilet paper. That is a teeny tiny towel. So there you go. There's my sink, and I have some detail on it, and it fits in the room. It makes sense in the room. So there you go. So what your assignment is now is to take your room, decide which kind of room you want it to be, whether it's a bathroom, a kitchen, a movie theater, a bedroom, a living room, a game room. Really, there are endless possibilities here. Just pick what kind of room you want it to be and put 3 things that make sense in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with this. I'm going to do a shower and toilet, maybe a rug, and I'll just put a picture on the website. I don't want you to have to sit through my whole drawing. Okay, so make sure that you're practicing. This kind of thing will be the eventual project, so make sure that you have a handle on everything that we're doing on here.